Hello, my minions, and welcome to the stream. I am Kalcifer, the great and powerful fire demon, queen of hell, empress of the ethereal flame, overlord of the eternal flame. Hello, 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 everybody. Hello and good afternoon. As some of you know, I am once again sick. And it is awful. Awful, awful, awful. But Metal is making me some tea right now. So there's that. But besides that, hello. I exist in this domain, in this reality, with a headache. But I am here. Now then. We're coming back to some more. I know, Buddha's sick. We're coming back with some more Final Fantasy XIV. And I'm looking at the chat, and I see that Keef has said something about World of Warcraft. And I'll talk about that later. For now, the plan is to try and stay hydrated and eat a whole bunch of snacks. Because once again, I am starving for no reason. But anyway, let us get back into Naira Kashika. I want to hear it from you. I thought about it, but I said no. It's not like I could do much anyway, because I can only go to level 20 as it is. So I have, also, if you can hear the TV in the background, it's because I have the office door open right now, so Metal can bring me my tea. But yeah, I can only go up to level 20 anyway, and it's kind of like, bleh. I don't gonna do so much, you know? Whereas this, I've bought this. Like, this is, I can go anywhere I want in Final Fantasy. Jesus Christ, what was I doing? Talking a whole bunch. Oh, yes, correct. No matter what game I would have picked, I probably would have been talking a whole bunch. So here we are. What did I do last week? Oh yeah. This guy. We were helping this guy out. We just did the chocobo stuff. Not chocobo, we had just done the llama stuff. And now we're back here for some quote-unquote downtime. Alright. I would also like to point out that we are officially 1 subscriber away from 300 subscribers, minions. We're getting there. Alright. Now then. It was kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I've found my courage. Can it be a talking cutscene? Because my lungs are on fire. It won't be. Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fonjente, and I am a goldsmith from Ul'dah in faraway Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in if you'll have me. I ask only for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. I'm gonna have a slightly deeper voice today because, like I said, my lungs are on legit fire. So I either have an upper respiratory infection or I have a sinus infection. The issue is we are in the middle of switching health insurances, and my coverage doesn't technically start until October. So I am less inclined to go to the doctor because then I'll just have to pay for all of it out of pocket. And I don't want to do that. Like, I just got the cards in today, though, for the health insurance stuff. And so, like, I have the cards, but again, the coverage isn't supposed to start until October 1st. So, I got nothing. In any case, so that's what it was all about. You were looking for work. So I'm not going to go to the doctor currently. I do have a headache. I just took some cough medicine though, so hopefully... It really fucking is, isn't it? It really is harsh timing, but like... It's just how things have happened. And like, I'm not mad about it. I just wish I wasn't getting sick so often. But alas, I have an autoimmune disease, which means my autoimmune system is awful, so I'm going to get sick a little bit more. And I actually sent Metal to the store today, and he picked me up some stuff. He didn't get me any more Gatorade, but it's because I had sent the texts funny, and so he totally didn't see them, and it's fine. They gave me like a shit ton of Mucinex and stuff, so we're going to be good. We're going to be good to go. Consider yourself hired. Washer is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know that I was all that helpful. But you were. Had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had the moment of much needed self-reflection. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance of the High Tide Harbor. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have my axe ready, Ropley? Ready and waiting. Beyond the sublime touch of our artisan. Woohoo, it's so sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Well, good luck to you, Fonchente. Let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to talk you out of it. Oh, gosh. As for us, we should head to the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep Aaronville waiting. No uwus today. If you send me an uwu today, I'm going to ignore the shit out of you. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to refund your points. I'm not doing it today. It is not physically possible for me to handle. My tongue is on fire and I love it. Alright, my guy. Whatever you're eating, I kind of want some. I don't know. I think praise being sexy will be fine. But not uwu. The uwu is off limits today. I bit the side of my tongue, I think. My freaking tongue hurts. Is this gonna be a talking cutscene? It seems very talky. God damn it. Enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? Look there. That is my big plan. Hey? What the? What is that? It looks like a manatee, but it's a punity. Thank you. Will you shut the door on the way out? She'll be pulling our boat upriver. How do we know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? My tea has been delivered. They're gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her reason to. First alpacas, now punities. Well, we're relying a lot on animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have an animal expert as our guide then. But did it have to be my old nemesis? Another boat. Well, I took you for someone who was up to the challenge. Was I wrong? Ugh. Sam Woklamont. Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kazumauka rode these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels seemed little use with Jiral now at peace, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remain. I did consider a dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, yet there appear to be several on the water. Kona! Oh, I saw that soft smile. Lamitai, traveling up the river, I presume. Seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystones already? I can't believe how well you managed this by undertaking the contest alone. I hate how your bangs clip through your ear. I was never alone. I've had my own entourage with me since the beginning. My friends, it's been, well, not that long. I knew it! I knew it! Didn't I fucking... I knew it. Thancred, Urianger, what are you doing here? Keef, didn't you... You said something to me the other day. Ow, son of a bitch! Ah! Hold on. Oh my god. Y'all. The static electricity between my pants legs and my freaking blanket going onto my lap creates this spark that travels up my body, hits the cord, well, it hits my freaking cord for my headphones, and then it travels directly to my fucking ear. It hits my metal earring, and it always zaps me. But didn't I say it was going to be Urianger and Thancred? You were like, who do you think Kona's partners are? And I was like, probably Urianger and Thancred. If I had to guess, considering they're over here. Escorting a promise, the same as you. I'd heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the studium. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the scholar, who arranged an introduction to these 2 gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements. They would be his assistants. Must boast both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrated on technology which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job. A few. The nation of Tuliolo spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where is our place if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure of who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavor. He's even more opaque than Urianger at times, but is surprisingly... That's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. Wait, I have one question before you leave. Kona and Woklamont are vying for the throne. As Kona's entourage, does that mean you're resolved to defeat all his opponents, including us? We're sworn to do all in our power to win this contest for Kona, even if it means competing against our own comrades. We intend to hold nothing back and expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint you. I thought you were taking a boat. If even you have been forced to travel on water, then the others will be doing the same. I would rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. It's true that I can't stand boats, but I trust the route Annabelle has chosen for us. Leave the handling of the punity to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, I may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away as far from the front of the boat as possible. I'll tell you what, though. I'm pretty sure that they're going to win together. Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard, although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Annabelle, just in case. I like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof, and I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Oh my god, I'm going to be so tired after all this. Then Crowd will stand on guard with Nyera. Lion rabbits? Lion rabbits win? What? I'll keep Annabelle company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphino. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way. Then I shall endeavor to provide aid where it is needed. So healer, tank, I can do that as well. And then 3 DPS. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready. What is on my monitor? Move. It's stressing me out. Ugh. This guy. Let the hunt begin. God, you're a bitch. Oh! I see. Okay, I got you now. I'm on board. I'm on the page. Oh, let me try this tea. Metal bought it for me. It's interesting. Okay, here's the question. I have to take Wiclamont and I have to take Alphino. Those are 2 givens. But Kryl or Alice. It's been a while since I've... Kryl, okay. It is her expansion, you're right. Party of NPCs, so I want exactly that. Insufficient item level? What? What? Oh no, my gear's wrong. Is it my bow? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. $618. This is $630. It is my bow. Okay, I need a new bow. Where can I go to get a bow? Where can I get that? I can get that from here, right? Radzahan. Okay, I see. Teleport. Radzahan. 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 Here we go. Okay, this should be over here. Tombstone. Here. I need something. This is not correct. Here we go. This is it. I got it. Beautiful. Update gear set. Update. Okay, 642. I got enough now. What? Did I not get 660? I thought I did. Isn't that exactly what I did? Oh, wait. Shit. It's fine, we can have both. I don't care. I need to spend these fucking tombstones anyway. Let's be real here. Here we go. Oh, shit. It's cute. There we go. Anyway, okay. Wait, let's see here. Oh shit, that's kind of cute. Okay, I might want to also start looking into changing my fucking... Okay. Sorry, guys. That just means more tombstones for me to pick up, right? Actually, hold on, wait. 660 weapons, right? I mean, my dancer's 100. So do I really need this? Oh, fancy. Okay. Oh, but my item level is awful. Oh, 645. Where can I get 100 ones? Because these are just level 90s. Is there a spot to buy weapons for 100? I can't get to them yet? Okay. Ugh. Boo. 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 You'll make me a weapon? Oh, okay. Anyway, I should be able to go down there now, right? Yeah. Alright, awesome. We're going in. My dancer could wear it. Is it? It's been a while since I've done a dungeon as a, bard. Just put up ahead, could it be Zorja or, oh god, is it Baku Jaja? Fuck Baku Jaja. Who else is on the river right now? We have company. Whoa, what the fuck? Alright. We're in some rain, it seems. Whoa, what? I was trying to use that ability, and I don't know if that's working. Oh my god, it follows my mouse. Is that a true story? I hate that guy. Where did he even go? Let's go. I can't wait till we can kill him. What is that? Oh my god. I have to fight one? Ow? Oh shit. Let me zoom out. Oh god. Aw, thank you. Oh no, I can't hear sound alerts again. Thank you for the resub.
You'll not escape this!
Whoa. Oh god, okay, ads, duh. Come on, Kalcifer. I was in that. That wasn't me bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't mean to hit both of them at the same time. Fuck. not get a scouting thing? What's that look like? Awful. Okay, anyway, why can I not hear my sound alerts again? Oh well, I'll have to fix it later. But, Luckiver, thank you for the resub. What the fuck is that? What is that?
I have you.
What was that lag? Indeed. Beautiful. What the? Fucking lol. What strange happenstance? Asshole. My phone is in front of me and it keeps going off for some reason. What the fuck? Uh-oh. What the fuck? It's mimics. Nobody expects the mimics. But that's the trick. We all now expect mimics. I expect mimics all the time. Item comparison. Oh! This earring is better than the one I'm wearing. But that skill speed. Oh, I don't know what I want to do.
I have you.
I wasn't expecting to see a fucking drowsy Pokemon. Let me zoom out. What have you done? Uh-oh. I see those arrows. Oh my god. I'm gonna move. I don't want nothing of that. Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button. Okay, I'm pretty safe over here. For now. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. my god. Oh, thank God. Casting, huh? Okay, those are actually really cute for a caster. It's a rainbow. Oh, I see. It looks like a fucking tick. Oh god. It's worse.
Now I'll show you.
Ugh. What is that thing? Oh god, there's two.
I have you.
I'm dying. At least I'm remembering my AoEs more. And I also feel like Bard has better AoEs than Dancer has AoEs. Okay, what is that thing? No. What? Come on now. Oh, thank you. Any more treasure chests I can pick up? It's a zits.
There.
Why are they away from me?
Hold still.
Ugh. Ooh. How I would rather not. Shit.
Hold still.
Oh my god, it's one of these. Ooh. Kha'Zix. He's Kha'Zix from fucking... God damn it.
You'll not escape this.
It's not escaping. Oh no. Oh my god. Well, I'm dead. Yep. Yep. God damn it. I knew I was dead as soon as I saw it. I was like, I'm dead. It's awful. Dude, he's no joke. I don't fucking hate this bug. I mean, honestly, the dude's not going anywhere.
Back off!
Press wrong button. Haha! Level up. I had to focus. Straight focus. Hell yeah. What did he give me? Traits, that's what it gave me. An enhanced second wind. And then, yeah, okay. Interesting. I'm synced to level 2 though. Okay. Pierces. Nice. Ooh, what is that? Ah. Interesting. Let's get out of here.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Hey! Everyone all right?
You missed all the action, Alice, eh? I was worried we might not catch up to you. Those caverns you traversed were dug by the Hyoku in search of old remnants of their excavations can be found throughout this region. More of this voice. While I appreciate the lesson, oh wise guy, are we landing this boat anytime soon? Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you can go and look ahead. The falls were impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much now. It's amazing now, please let me off. No, no more boats. Are you? Oh, you're not alright. I would be surprised if she was. Even without nausea, we're all spent. There is a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who've ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Maybe the strength for a short walk will come out. We can rest along the way, too. Damn it all. I promise is meant to lead from the front, not maul and moan like a sick kitten. What, Clement? Ignore me, it's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'll follow. Very well. But if I might say one thing. Just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. But, Kral, leaning on others is a skill all leaders require. You as well, Naira? I've always believed this is my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it. My new bow is very silly looking. Alright, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. Look, Lamont, if it's about your self-doubt, I think we know. I've long felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting, that admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. But if you say you're willing to listen, then there are things I'd like to talk about. Come on, let's catch up with the others. Oh shit, I know where I am. All that to get around. I'm dying. All because I helped I stopped to help somebody. Oh, thank God. No, leave me alone. We should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Then let's settle in. We'll need to cook fire. There's meal preparation to be done. Can I have a full talking cutscene now?
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
Thank God.
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar. Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love. One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding, but the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal.
Yeah.
I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died.
1 second.
Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did. There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people. I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
Why do you want the throne?
Why? Because my father built a nation where everyone can live in peace, and I want to keep it that way. I think I see what you're saying. My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers.
There you go.
It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
I don't think that's how that works. I think it'll just drop the follow, and then you'll still be at $2.99.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali. It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making. I will find the City of Gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wuklamat. But you needn't take on that burden as well. Galuf Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats.
I got really tired all of a sudden. I'm gonna take
As
a
his
nap.
granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
You good, Aaronville? Suspicious. Meanwhile, in the second Promises camp,
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Tancred, are you the same voice?
Nay, there is no need for that. But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alize on her rear.
Well, it doesn't sound like Tancred's voice.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Lamachi has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates, the head of the students of Bardessian. And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If she's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us. Not that I've any intention of bowing out. Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tuli Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity. Our nation can change for the better, and I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach. But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory. The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawnservant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
Yeah, like the other dickhead who's probably not doing anything. The Jaja bitch, I guarantee you he hasn't gotten a single fucking keystone. Meanwhile, with the first promise.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient sun? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn's servant.
Such titles mean nothing.
I neglected to mention. When I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history. If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it. Time is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all.
What?
And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception.
What the fuck is happening?
What better
here?
lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
Ugh. Oh no. Oh god. There's some shit going on. Ugh. Earlier with Bakul Jaja. I hate this guy.
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all. I wonder if the house cat is dead yet. Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have two more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliolal after you take the throne?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that? We care only about the contest and proving our superiority. That would surely please Mother and Father. Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our kin to live in the city. Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle.
What is happening?
Back to it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
You're about to be murdered.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind. My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
My guy. I'm gonna need you to step it the fuck up. Oh, God. Being able to say those things has brought me such relief. It's like a stone has been lifted off my chest and I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better, will be better for myself and for my people. Nice. Aha. The Moblin settlement in Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned, the road we'll be taking is favored hunting grounds for bandits. With the stairs currently impassable, there will be fewer travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits on the road? What have Zorajal and the Landsguard been doing? Seems it's up to me to restore order in the area. And off she goes again. For now, we'll head west and aim for the bank of the second river. Cool, thanks. Awesome. Where am I at? Here? Yes. Okay. So now I'm just waiting for the last 3. Okay. Real fast. I need to take a teeny tiny break. Or my bladder's going to explode. So be right back. Alright, I am back. My Chocopo's ass is in somebody's face. Wet jet floor mop. Wow, okay. Cool. It's alpaca geek. Okay, pick that up. The fucking weird armadillo things. Well, where are these bandits? Apparently they're not foolish enough to attack a party of this size. Earthenshire is further ahead on the opposite bank of the blah 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 blah, but let's remain vigilant all the same. I mean, technically you guys are moving without me. So... Whee. Here we go. This is at the village where the Lay of Pots from Tuliela Saga took place. Earthenshire, Idleshire might be a similarity. Be a cultural inclination, I wonder. The settlements themselves couldn't be more different, though. This shire appears custom-built to resemble pots, while the other is a repurposed town. Welcome to Earthenshire. Do I have the pleasure of happy greeting the third promise and her ringtune? That's us. We're looking for the Dawn Servant's Elector, if you happen to know who that is. You are exchanging tongue plaques with her right now. Redirok is the Elector you seek. Well, that's helpful. We can get straight to performing the feat. As much as Redirok would like to do just that, we have a much more pressing worry. The storm which hit our village shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks on our brain cases. Many help hands for the pot sworn were injured. There is no time for feats or metal tests. I'm sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I feared you'd been caught in its path. Not to change subject, but what are pot sworn? Goldsmith contracted to work for the Moblins. The word comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice their craft. The Moblins provide these pot sworn with tools, materials, living quarters, everything the artisans could possibly need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest gold and metalwork in Tyrell. This is unacceptable. I was promised no distractions. If this is the best they can offer, I should have never left Wickerby. You see, the potsworn desert us. Without enough healthy help hands, we are falling to uphold our side of the pot pact. Should all our potsworn leave, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something and do it soon. Then let us stand in for the injured helpers. I would give the chance to learn more about your people and your village, and if it brings us closer to the beginning of the feat, then all the better. This isn't strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obligated to join in. Take a rest while you can. I was hoping you'd say that. I actually wasn't sure I could do this on my own. It got more rainy. We'll all help. I doubt any of us could just sit around and watch. We'll take every help hand we can get. Redirok truce swears that once the potsworn have their perfect workshops again, we'll commence the feat with all haste. You and the third promise can assist help hand Rockarak. You other four follow Reedy. There are other help hands in need of help lending. I really appreciate you pitching in. I meant what I said at many fires. There'll be no feigning strength, no more playing at being an invincible promise. If there's one thing I've learned on this journey, it's how practiced you are at aiding those in need. And I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side. Now let's find this Radarak and see what we can do for him. It'd be funny if the bird's wings flapped harder, depending on the weather. Great. Why would you... What? Rockarak can't meet his obligations without more help hands. The pot pact is broken and the pots are emptying. You come to aid Radarak. Radarak accepts your help, hand lending with joyous feel smiles. We can offer the potsworn their promised good living. We might save the day yet. Whatever you need. awful. What Roderick needs is for new Helpan to create good living for Potsworn, Kahi. The Helpan assigned to Kahi was hurt during the Rock Reign, so Rockarak took over, but he knows nothing of Kahi. What does Kahi want? What does Kahi need? Helpans do not bother the Potsworn with straight tasks. Our job is to observe and anticipate, to prepare things with guest think. Please, guest think with Roderick. Find out what Kahi is lacking so we can provide it. You can count on us. What? This is where Kahi works, is it? Let's take a peek inside then. It must be Kahi. It'd be a lot quicker if we could just talk to him, but that's not the way they do things around here, apparently. We'll just leave him be and try our hand at some guest think. Okay. I think he's hot. What? Warren Gold's crafting materials, crafting. Untouched meal. Does he need a fucking meal? Barely touches meal. The dish is meant to be eaten hot or loses its savor. Oh, I'm inspecting. When you get to new storage, crafting materials, there must be something else he's missing. This does look pretty worn down. Maybe it's time for some new ones. He must be bowling, sitting so close to the furnace, and there's no airflow to speak of. How could anyone work in the stifling heat? Alright, after taking a look, I think I have an idea of what things Kahi might want to improve his working conditions. Let's head back outside and talk to Roderick. Hey, buddy. How you made your observations? What did you guess think? First of all, I noticed Kahi isn't touched his food, and an empty belly can't be good for his concentration. Maybe the cooking isn't to his liking. But our food isn't very mouth-pleasing. Why wouldn't he want to eat it? But Roderick is sure of nothing when it comes to Kahi's tastes. I can help with that. My brother Kana is also a Histaro, and while everyone has their personal preferences, there are some things they tend to share. Like an aversion to piping hot dishes. If it was brought to him like that, Kahi probably wouldn't have been able to eat it until it cooled down, and by the time he came back to it, he might have found it cold and unappetizing. A simple solution is to serve dishes that taste good no matter the temperature. Roderick never would have thought of that, with the third promise mind explaining some things to our cook. Not at all, but I don't think that is the only reason Kahi can't concentrate. The exterior homeland is hot and dry, but even Kahi seems to be suffering in front of the furnace. Is there a way you could cool down the workshop? Oh, we could try a drafty shard. They make a lovely breeze. Do you know where we could get one of those? You can gather them from the Shoals of No Return. There are many old boats there and abandoned by those who gave up their search for the Golden City. So we salvaged them for the wrecks. Could you handle that for us, Naira? Oh, one more thing. From what I could tell, Kahi's files and saws and things are very worn down. Maybe I need some tools as an order. Ah, Roderick was too preoccupied with stocking materials, a serious oversight that he will rectify. Supplying good tools for good living is a Helpan's responsibility. Then we all have work to do. We can meet back here when our tasks are done. The Shoals of No Return are past the crags through a tunnel southeast of here. You should be able to spot the passage from just outside the village. We'll leave it to me. Yeah. Ah. Hello. Oh, this is a way through. Awesome. You're Nair, aren't you? What brings you out here? Ah, the issue with caring for the Potsworn. When they approached me with the same problem, I suggested they commission artisans in Charlene. Instead, the quality of craftsmen would be guaranteed after all. However, the Moblins did not care for the idea. Surely it'd be more effective to engage a uniformly trained collective. I cannot understand their fixation on individual contracts. Perhaps the custom will make more sense once we begin the feud of pots. Until then, we've been deemed unfit to assist in the matter of the help hands, and are instead tasked with attending the injured. We were on our way back from procuring herbs for Urianje, in fact. Settlements in Kazuma, whatever the fuck, have been isolated by the storm's destruction. What would have become of the wounded had we not found our way here? Should it become DaemonKalcifer, one of my first acts would be to establish reliable trade routes to the capital. When I imagine how much good we can achieve with Charlene technology. Even Thancred's like, dude. My apologies, I have much to consider. If you'll excuse us. We'll meet again soon, I'm sure. Take care, Naira. Spot the tunnel. I've been over here. These villages are always so teeny tiny. I remember being over here. It does not appear to be the wind crystal. Okay, so that's red. That one's blue. This one's green. So I imagine the green one is the one. Yeah. Yep. Because red is fire, water is, or blue is water, and then green is wind. I'm back, buddy. Is that a cool breeze Roderick feels? You go, my guy. Yes, thank you for seek finding a drafty shard. Roderick will add it to a new set of tools he brought. And I come bearing good food tidings. The cook has prepared a feast fit for the most discerning whatever the fuck. And it's on its way even as we speak. Let's go in and see what Kahi thinks of our efforts. I was wondering what occasion called for me to receive so many visitors. A fine meal, new tools, and a welcome source of cool air. Now I remember why I signed a pot pact. I am grateful for your kind considerations. Allow me a moment or two and I'll reciprocate with a piece worthy of a Potsworn. Nice. An oil lamp to brighten the halls of Alakshona. The craftsmanship satisfies Earthenshire's reputation for quality, I trust. Such luster, such brilliance, truly a gift fit for the dawn servant. I'm glad you like it. Considering the time I've wasted till now, I hope to continue crafting at this improved pace. I have a contract to fulfill, after all. Forgive my interruption. Limit time till the Elector has deemed the crisis past and is prepared to task us with the feat. That's great news. Thank you for letting me know. So this is the crafter of the Potsworn. It is indeed a masterpiece. Thank you for your words of praise, second promise. I drew inspiration from blah 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 natural beauty and sought to capture it in my work. I wonder why the Moblins did not simply build a workshop in the city, and now I have my answer. Even Charlene goldsmiths could not easily replicate such exquisite artistry. One cannot create great things if one lacks creative impetus. Tuliola, fortunately, does not want for inspiration. Anyone wishing to learn the basics of a craft would do well to study it there. I was raised among Hitsara more traditional than most, and the shared ingenuity of Tural's various peoples was eye-opening. You lived as a traditional Hitsara? I have few fond memories of nomadic life. Kona, my guy. Again, there has to be a balance. Radarak is very grateful to you. I thank you both for your hard work and clever guest think. When it comes to help painting, knowing the Potsworn really is important. Well, that's true for pretty much everyone you meet. It's a lesson I've had drummed into me several times already on this journey. Oh. Oh my god. Seriously? Hold on. There's a person here. Well, this is going to... on comparison. It changes skill speed for determination, but determination affects the amount of damage dealt by both physical and magic attacks, as well as the amount of HP restored. And then skill speed is, of course, cast and recast timers. I think that'll be fine for now. Just switch out. Oh my god. I look like a goddamn witch. Oh, I love it. I'm a witch. That's true, that's true. This is a higher IV level too. Like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I went up some. Yeah, 655. The other one is not 655. Isn't it? It's 645, so I went up 10 points. Alright, so give me more witchy stuff. The Elector bids the claimants assemble in a large building on the west side of the village. I will head over after finding Pinkard and Urianger. Ah, I also ran into the Luviara twins on the way here. Took the liberty of directing them to the venue. Poor rivals. It's not his job to make sure I know the feat is starting, but even now he's insidious to a fault. Anyway, let's not keep Radarak waiting. 10's better than nothing. In all, you know, actuality. I swear, it's like giant porcelain teapots. My dancer weapon. Dancer weapon, you say? This weapon? Oh, I think it's weapon, 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 weapon. You say? Oh, thank yous. Oh gosh. Beautiful. Cute. Cute. Whoa. Wait, while I'm here. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oops, shit. Wait, cancel. Shit, my weapons. My new weapons. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Hello, Careless. I am under the weather, Techno. I'm sick again. Don't ask me how I got sick again. I'm not even quite sure. But I am once again sick. I'm exhausted. Yeah. It's a talent, that's for fucking sure. So it started about Saturday. I felt a little tickle in my throat. But then yesterday I had a little bit more of a tickle and I was like, oh well, I'm feeling okay-ish. I'll be fine. But I could feel it in my hips. And I tell you guys all the time, when I'm starting to get sick, I can feel it in my hips first. Like my body aches target my hips a lot and it sucks. So this morning I woke up and my nose was all stuffy and my throat, it hurt to swallow. It was rough. And I'm in the middle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would have been done streaming in an hour. But what was I saying? I forgot. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I am in the middle of transitioning from one insurance to another insurance, so I'm not going to get coverage until technically October. So I can't go to the doctor. When I tell you my lungs are on fire, my lungs are on fire. I can't hear my sound alerts again. My sound alerts are messed up. Again. I don't know why. They're being stupid. Anyway. Stretch. Stretch. I already ate all my snackies that I brought in here with me. And Metal made me tea and I already drank it all. Oh gosh. Anyway, let's go. Because my hips hurt, my knees hurt, and I'm just ugh. I like how even though it's technically a llama porter, it's still a chocobo. Redoc thanks you for assisting Helpan Roderick. She will announce the feat once the other claimants arrive, so please be patient. I'll wait a while longer. Oh yeah, they talk weird. Oh shit, it's no longer raining. Still sounds like it's raining though. I made a report that we were able to convince one of the Potsworn to stay. How did you fare? So you managed to do the same. Splendid. Welcome to Earthenshire, First Promise. We support your plans for salt crossings and new Potsworns they will bring. Hail the mighty Zorlja. He cleared many piles of rockfall as if they were petalstones, a resilient son for Dawn's servant. I know. Zorlja was clearing fallen rocks. I'm surprised he would volunteer his time for anything unrelated to the contest. Well, we meet again. It isn't time for the feat to begin. I bet he was already here laying low while the rest of us did all the work. Clements, your attention, please. Aw, thanks for the bits, T-Man. Thanks for coming by. Why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, why? Is this not working? That's awful. As Roderick has explained, many of our Potsworn left us following the storm. The precious metal work crafted by those artisans bring in much jingle shine from across the salt. Should our stream of trade goods dry up, Earthenshire will suffer. Juliana merchants will suffer. So Rudok sets you this feat. Each of you are to find one clever hand goldsmith to bring back here to us. So we're to recruit no Potsworn. Makes sense for the feat of pots. Calling this a feat does not justify taking advantage of the Clements and their influence. How does finding workers for you demonstrate their worthiness for the throne? You are free to refuse Rudok's request. You will be happy to inform the Dawn Servant of Zorlja's disqualification. The right is a means to an end. The steps we take to get there are not important. Then Rudok declares the feat of pots begun. But remember, a pot pack must be agreed to willingly. No grab snatching or deceitful tongue flaps. The nectar said nothing of taking a willing artisan from a rival. Which is exactly what we should do. Ugh. A fine suggestion, brother. I'm glad you think so, brother. Come, let us lay our plans. The nasty brute is up to something. Aye, he may seek to delay us again as he did on the river. We can but remain vigilant while we plot our course. What do you think, Wicklemot? Have you any candidates in mind to satisfy this feat? I know some artisans among my supporters, but they're all in their twilight years. Kind of. I can ask them to give the comforts of Tuliela to live in this remote village, no matter how beautiful the scenery. Meanwhile, Kona probably has 100 young craftspeople to choose from. Not that I'm comparing us, you understand. This is just statement of fact. Oh my god. I suppose we could try asking around. It seems a logical place to start. Back to Tuliela it is. Wait, does this mean we have to take the boat again? No, I can't do it. I can't stomach another boat ride. I can't stomach this sore throat. Oh my god. It hurts so bad. Thank you. You said I should share my burden, so I will speak plainly. The truth is, I get really, really sick on boats. We knew that. Well, come on, this is hardly news. But it was brave of you to admit. In any case, we won't be fighting the current this time. Heading downriver will be much smoother. It will. Are you sure? Oh, she's about to cry. I'm positive. Mostly. Poor Wooklamat. I need a moment. Upriver, downriver, whatever the fuck is too rough for me. The nausea is a bit more bearable now that I've stopped trying to hide it, but I'd still rather not set foot on a boat if I can help it. Alright, I think I'm ready. Let's see if Master Ropley can help us recruit a potsworn. Fucking lol. I'm dying. Wait, where am I going? This way. What about that new guy? Greetings, Third Promise. What brings you back to blah, 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 blah. You've not shipped your axe again, have you? No, Master Ripley. Actually, I have a favor to ask. So what do you think? Do you know of any craftsmen who might be interested? I hit my knuckles and it hurts. Filtering my artisans for the moblins, eh? Well, seeing as it's Third Promise making a request, I'm willing to look the other way if one of them decides to take you up on the offer. I can think of a suitable candidate off the top of my head. Who do I know with the Master of Goldsmithing that would also have no qualms about relocating to Earthenshire? What about him? You mean Fonjente? He did say he was employed at some fancy jewelry store across the salt, and considering the distance he's already come, I like to think he wouldn't mind moving a little up the river. That said, Yelling just got himself a new job. Is it too soon to ask him to sign a pot pack? There's no harm in making the offer. Once he hears how well the potsworn are treated, he may even jump at the chance. Either way, you won't find Fortunato's workbench this hour. He's finished for the day, probably enjoying a meal over at Then maybe we should go and talk to him, just you and me, since he knows us. Wouldn't want him to feel intimidated by having to deal with the crowd of new faces. The two of us can handle this. Take the rest of the cabins if you like. So I've discovered if I wear contacts. Okay, so if I have my contacts in and I have to cut onions, I'm pretty fine. But if I am wearing my glasses and I have to cut onions, it's awful. Alright, let's go and see a man about a pot pack. Did you cut it? Oh. How do you get a cramp in your neck while looking up? Actually, it's very easy. Like, disgustingly so. could have just jumped off the edge. But hey, look. Oh, now you're here too. The third promise said she wanted to chat. I've just finished eating, so shall we find a quiet spot outside? One time I popped my neck and I couldn't like move. I did something to it and I couldn't fucking like turn my head or anything a certain way, and then I finally popped it, and after that I had free range motion of my neck again. But it was awful for like a few days. Last time we talked on this beach, you were in a miserable state. Yes, I was, wasn't I? A lost soul until the two of you came along and helped me rediscover my purpose. My new place of appointment has been most welcoming, and for the first time in a long time, I feel content with my lot in life. That's wonderful. So what is it that you wish to discuss? Well, it's hard to ask this right after you settled in, but I'm looking for someone to become a potsworn. I've heard my new colleagues mention the term. That's when an artisan signs a contract to work for the Moblins, isn't it? But you're not a Moblin. I'm not sure I understand. It's for the feat and the right of succession. I need to bring a new potsworn to Earthenshire. So that is the way of it. We've barely met, and after pushing you to work at I'm now demanding you throw that away and sign a pot pact instead. It's a selfish request, I know. I have something to tell you, third promise. The other day, I completed the necessary procedures for immigration. I'm pleased to say I'm now official subject of Tulliola. I've since endeavored to learn what I can of my new nation, beginning with the right of succession and the claimants, including you, of course. Now, you will recall, it was my father's example which led me to pursue goldsmithing. He was at East End when Garlean forces laid siege to the settlement, and in the ensuing chaos, he was slain. War took him from me in an instant, the man I loved and admired. I never wished to suffer such a loss again. And so, as much as I'm indebted to you for turning my life around, it is as a fellow peace-loving Tulliolan that I want you to win the throne. If I can help you achieve that by signing a pot pact, then I shall gladly do so. Fanjante, thank you. I shall return to Master Ropley and inform him of my decision. Allow me. I'm the reason you're leaving, so I should be the one to deliver the news. Perhaps you remember I don't know. I like a word if you don't mind. You're Wicklam Sally from across the salt, right? And a hero of some renown, too, if the gossip's to be believed. Well, as it so happens, I could use some heroic help. It doesn't need to be right now, but could you come by when you have a spare moment? Much appreciated. I'll be waiting for you at my shop then. Speaking of, I'm hungry. I wonder what Metal's gonna make for dinner. I told him it needed to be something I could swallow because my throat hurts. But I don't want him to have to make soup again. Something smells like it's cooking, though. I gotta tell you guys something. So my mom sends me this text earlier, and she says, check out our new cat. And I'm thinking, oh, he is cooking. And I'm thinking, what the fuck is she on about? Because my mom has said that she's not going to get a new cat, right? Include customers. And... ouch. What do you want? There, I was wondering if when you'd be along. Not a moment too soon either. I've been urgent of the need stewing, and there's no one else I'd entrust with. Of course, you'll be wanting to know the details. It's a long story, so why don't you grab a seat over there? I'll join you shortly. Anyways, my mom's like, check out this new cat. And I'm like, new cat? What is she on about? So, her neighbor moved out and left the cat. And my mom's like, why would you do that? Like, who leaves their fucking pets? But now my mom's taking care of a fucking cat. Do you have a voice line? Because I'm gonna be weirded out if you do. You don't. Now that we're all settled, let me introduce myself properly. I'm Burak Evu, Priordor of the blah 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 blah. As you know, my establishment is open to anyone. People hailing from across Tyrell and sometimes further come here to whet their appetite and slake their thirst. Or slack. Given how we turn no one away, it's inevitable that a few bad apples might mix into my motley patrons, and therein lies the rub. A particularly rotten bunch was here not long ago. And the cat's real fucking pretty, too. Sitting just over there, in fact, and having a conversation most foul. I thank you all for coming so far from your respective homes. What the fuck? What is this? Oh my god. As this is the first time we've gathered in one place, perhaps formal introductions are in order. I am... Welcome, welcome. What will you be having? Could we have a moment, please? We're in the middle of something very important. Now then, where was I? Ah, yes, I am Apiahai. If you're sitting here now, it's because I have personally invited you to the Passage of the Unbound, my secretive villainous order with ambitions to sow discord throughout the world. What? Villains do not call themselves such. Nor do secret orders have their meetings at places where all eyes can see. What do you know? Your snide remarks only ruin my carefully constructed atmosphere. If I had time to think of a suitable slogan, you would understand that words are everything. But I digress. I invited you all here for one reason, to throw the world into a mire of chaos and then watch its nations crumble. What else would we call ourselves if not villainous? My only interest is to punish all who've dared to mock and belittle me. So long as I can achieve that, you can call me whatever you like. The rich, the mighty, the powerful, the mighty, all shall be crushed under the weight of my ire. What the fuck is happening? A grand design for a group of 6, even if we manage to muster others to our side, there's a limit to what we can accomplish. I regret to say you're right. At present, we are bound and powerless. That is why, in order to raise our fists against our oppressors, we must find the strength to shatter our shackles. And in doing so, we shall become unbound. Like the birds soaring up above, we shall take flight and spread our wicked wings, staining the azure skies black. Ah, but sometimes skies become treacherous with clouds, and even birds must rest. You speak of fighting strength. Is that why we are here, to look for it? If so, then I pledge my aid. With newfound might at my beck and call, I shall win adoration known only by a hero. Your eagerness is heartening, and you are correct. The tools to make our goal a reality lay in Tyrell. Across the continent can be found certain artifacts which possess untold power. Do I have this stupid-ass villainous thing going on right now? Did you say artifacts? I sense an adventurous hunt for instruments of devious devilry ahead. My imagination is overflowing with images of the new forms my trickery might take. I dare say the world is not ready. Yes, well, to get to the heart of the matter, the objects are held by the desperate tribes which make their homes in Tyrell continent, where they have been passed down through generations as sacred treasures. Whatever stories these people have attached to their so-called treasures matters not. Each contain the essence of fearsome beasts called Tyrell Vidral, and with them in our possession, none shall be able to stand against us. We shall take the objects for ourselves, bring them across the sea, and use them to undermine nations far and wide. The means by which you each choose to do so, I leave in your hands. I only ask that you do not disappoint. What is happening? I take it there are no questions. Then let the passage of the Unbound open onto the world. We begin at once. What is happening? They didn't order a single thing. Oh my god. Chill out, Careless. You can't fix her. She's probably stupid as fuck. That's the long and short of it. What do you think? They left without ordering anything. Villainous indeed. They may lack discretion, but they seem formidable nonetheless. It's a Hildebrand situation, isn't it? Of course, we had a duty to report what we heard to Landsguard. We did, but it didn't make a damn difference because we soon learned those unwelcome guests had teeth. Not long ago, one individual from a remote tribe came seeking help recovering a stolen relic. Then another came with the same story. Then another, and so on. By the time we realized the passage of the Beyond was a real threat, they had one and all made their way across the sea with their ill-gotten gains. Each tribe has sent one of their own to recover what was lost, but being in strange lands, they're at a disadvantage. That's why I've been looking for someone who knows every corner of Eorzea and beyond. Oh my god. Now, I know why you've business in Terrell, or else you wouldn't be here in the first place, but if you could take time to hear Ral Majun out, you'd be doing a service to many who could really use a helping hand. Cute. Oh no. What even is this? What is this side story? Raid stuff? Dungeon stuff? Similar to Hildebrand stuff? Greetings, allow me to thank you personally for lending your assistance in this matter. Role quests. Okay. We've been quite desperate for someone suitable. Greetings, Ral Majun. At the risk of becoming a daily nuisance, I must ask, have there been any developments you might share? A nuisance? Why, I perished the thought. You've come just in time, in fact. None other but the vaunted Nara has agreed to aid the search. Finally, a fortunate turn. So long as our sacred treasures are in wicked hands, our home shall know no peace. To say nothing of the danger they pose to other nations, if these thieves really do intend to disturb chaos across the seas, then you had better depart on the next ship. But before you do, it might be proper to introduce you to those who have come to Tuliola in search of aid. Whoever the fuck that is, comes from a village far to the north. A single warrior cannot hope to withstand the power of her tribe's relics, so she requires a stout protector, someone who can be leaned upon when times are darkest. The heirloom that, whatever the fuck, must recover afflicts terrible maladies upon its victims. He seeks someone who commands great healing magics to counteract this effect. The search for whatever the fuck's tribal treasure has been entrusted to a peerless hunter. She requires someone to act as a frontline fighter who can distract her target while her bow takes deadly aim. And lastly, there is Tushi, who knows little about her people's ancient artifacts aside from that it must not fall into wrong hands. She seeks a mage of great power, but anything beyond that lies shrouded in mystery. You're forgetting someone, Rahuja. Your crisis is just as pressing, even if you don't say it out loud. Rahuja hails from further south than the Mamuk and has traveled many days and nights in search for someone who can strike down their prey from afar. It's the only way to escape the effort of his village treasure. Did I get that right? Indeed, indeed. I do get so forgetful in my old age. Thank you, Ral Majun. 5 tribe, 5 stolen treasures, all waiting for the aid of a brave soul. Hopefully that can be you, Naira. So 2 DPS ones? Of course, I'll share all that I know of the matter. You need only ask. And know that I will not hold it against you, should you choose to assist only those with whom your talents are best suited. So long as you can do what you can, the people of Tural and maybe even further will be in your debt. Roll quests. Cool. Whoa. We'll come back to that. Sleepy. All right. Hold on 1 second. Master Opie, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but, Von Gente has agreed to sign the pot pack, yes? While it is a shame to lose a capable goldsmith, to have one of our own hand-picked to serve the third promise is a great honor for the whatever the fuck. I appreciate your understanding. Of course, if you happen to know any other talented artisans, regardless of their expertise, I hope you send them my way. It could even be yourself if you're so inclined. I'll keep that in mind. Though my time here was brief, I will not forget your kindness, Master Ropley. I am blessed to have these workshops be my first home in Tuliolo. Come back to us if the moblins cut you loose. You'll always have a job at work. I expect you'll want to leave for Earthenchild as soon as possible. I'll go and pack my things. What became of Conjente? Oh, were you able to find him? We did, and he's agreed to become a potsworn. We'll leave when he's ready, but you still have a little time. Splendid, we shall meet you anon. I had plenty of reasons to win the contest, but now I have one more. Fonchente is putting his faith in me, and I won't let him down. God, I hope he doesn't get snatched up. Oh shit, I didn't read that. Ah. I'm a weech. Right then, I have some things to take care of at the palace. While you pass the time I like, I'd suggest you head back to the cabins. After all, even heroes need to rest, and we still have a big journey ahead of us. God, I'm dying. Welcome back, madam. You had a Landsguard messenger most anxiously awaiting your return. Nara, the Third's promised entourage, have been looking all over the city for you. The Dawn servant summoned you to the palace. You are to present yourself to the gate guard stationed outside Sunperch at your earliest convenience. Oh, and one more thing. You are not to mention this visit to Wooklamat. What? Fucking why? What the fuck do you want from me? Oh my god, it's a goddamn instance. Do I want to do this as a fucking bard, or do I just want to switch to dancer? The dawn servant awaits you at the inn. While I was not informed of the reason of your audience in terms of attire, I would suggest full battle regalia. I don't have the item level. Oh my god. Shit. I fucking do now. Fuck it. Let's do this as a dancer. This is my preferred class anyway. Look at me, I'm cute as shit. I look like a goddamn witch.
Forgive me these sudden summons. When I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city, I couldn't resist the opportunity. And they call me head of resolve for good reason. Old as I am, I have not lost a battle worthy of the name since the day I took the throne. And I've been craving a proper challenge. The lance wielder, Estinian, he fought well enough, but our bout was ended before a victor could be decided. Judging by the sailor's gossip, you are a warrior of renown in your homeland.
Yeah, do some shit.
Yet I wonder, with all your deeds done and victories won, are you warrior enough to stand against me?
Let me go ahead and put my hands on this keyboard. Why don't we find out? Look at that smirk.
A spirited answer. Why not indeed? The battle rages upon me. I'll stop short of killing you, of course. But expect no other mercies. Go! Ready your arms. Show me the truth of the tales.
I miss when they come out, because when you throw them in front of you and they do that like secondary transformation. I love the secondary transformation. It fits so well when you do that. Alright, time to get started.
Give it your all! I want to fight to remember! the waters.
Uh-oh.
They didn't even blink. Have you ever fought a viper? Ha! Let's see how you handle this.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
The spearman did not lie. Very well then.
What are you doing, buddy?
Resolve and Whistle Kingdom.
Whoa.
All right.
You done?
Ha! Did you think you had my measure? Take this!
Ouch. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Fuck.
Holding up?
I'm gonna fail this.
We're far from finished. No more holding back! Stay alert!
Ow, shit. God damn it. Oh my god.
Ha ha ha! You fight well indeed!
I'm focusing, guys. Like, real fucking bad. God damn it. God. I can't pause. Oh my god. Finding this sweet spot is hard.
You really are formidable.
Oh god, there's a lot of them.
Now we'll see what you're truly made of.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. I was just pressing whatever fucking button would work.
That will do. You've shown me more than enough.
Oh, God. Woo! I thought I was dead.
I brought my full strength to bear against opponents before, but you are the first to withstand it. Even with my head of reason asleep, I never expected you to give me so much trouble. Estinian did not exaggerate. You are a force to be reckoned with.
Welcome back. You just missed me, in a fight. I had to fight this guy.
Now, a confession. I said I'd crave a challenge, and that was no lie. But I had another reason for calling you here. I had to judge for myself if you were fit to attend my beloved daughter.
Small little head tilt.
In some respects, she is much like me. Hard-headed and prone to rush into danger. But one with your talents could readily dispatch the threats that bar Lamachi's way. Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliola, but a concerned father.
Oh man. What's up, my guy?
Thank you. Then tell me, given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of Lamachi? Whether he be as their promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind. Ha! A tactful response, but agreed. She is not ready for the throne. Not yet. Lamachi thinks she understands her many peoples. Their histories, their cultures, their beliefs. But she knows only what she's seen in the capital. And it's not only her who concerns me. Even this early in the contest, you must have realized. As potential rulers, all four claimants are lacking.
I did notice that.
This is why I elected to hold the right of succession. Not to choose a fitting candidate, but to cultivate one. And if no one has impressed me by the end of it, then to no one will I yield my throne. As a parent, I pray that my children rise to the occasion. With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions have to offer will inspire them to grow. I imagine you in particular have traveled many lands, know many peoples and cultures, loved them and being loved in turn.
Of course. Hi. Hello, East. Have fun, even though I hope that you make it to whatever you're doing on time. But thanks for coming by.
Guide Lamachi as you think best. Walk at her side and, when needed, push her to walk ahead.
I knew it. There I was, about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking, when I heard that Papa had sent for you. You were dueling behind my back, weren't you?
I see there is no point in denying it. You needn't worry, daughter. I took care not to inflict lasting injuries. You and your ally may return to the contest without disadvantage. No harm done.
I swear, just as I was learning newfound respect for my father. Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he calls on the rest of my entourage.
Watch over her, champion.
I can't wait to see the head of Resolve wake up.
Kona's recruits are no less sharp, as one might expect of Galof's countrymen. They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset. The other two, though, they dismiss comrades willing to point out their shortcomings, and no good can come of it.
You know, for Gul Jaja not having his head of reason awake, he sure is fucking reasonable. If he had his way, Papa would keep dueling until the day he dies. Even now, I know that of only 3 people who do not need to be carried away after their vows. Zhou, your lane's building for an Estinian and yourself. You really do live up to your fearsome reputation. I'm curious though, did Papa want anything else from you? Just a sparring partner. Well, if that's all it was. Okay, so I had to switch over to Dancer in order to do that battle. Oh, hell. Because my item level actually was too low. Probably, like, if you notice, my Dancer is at 663, my Bard is at 650, and the only reason my Dancer's up any is because Demon Beef gave me some, or he gave me this new weapon. So that's the only reason why he made me this weapon. It's the only reason why I'm able to do stuff on Dancer right now. But yeah, I do need some new armor. I'm currently getting all this witch gear, so I'm a big fan of when it looks witchy. Azloma had one bite of Namiko's food thanks to Papa's nonsense, so I'm going back to finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at the 4-Ard cabins. Come and join us when you've had a moment to recover, eh? Yeah. Oh, oops, hold on. Boom. There's also that. I do have to get off your skin, though. Because everything's so low. I haven't gear farmed at all. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that it? You're all set to go? I left Arizia prepared to travel in search of work, so I had few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took rather a lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment, Fon Jinte. Shall we depart for Earthenshire, then? A word before you go. Look, Avu, what are you doing here? Ah, I spend my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetrating whatever, the grave offense of delaying their promise's departure. Please take up your axe and ruin my flesh on Chitako meat. Make your demands. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Alright then, I won't let it bother me either. What was is that all about? I come to the city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage getting ready to leave. You seek the city of gold, if I'm not mistaken. That's right, it's the final step in the rite of succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. Oh my god, I'm so sick of coughing. I was coughing earlier at work, and my students were looking at me like she's going to kill over, because like I was coughing so bad that I was like gagging, and I had to like pause what I was doing and take a cough drop, and then I was like, okay guys, I'm good. And they're like, Miss Kalcifer, are you sure you're okay? And I was like, no, I'm not sure I'm okay, but we're gonna have to be. Allow me to be a bit of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Tyrell for 1,000 years. Yet, when it comes to describing the place itself, stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one might expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it is more unassuming and owes the name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. I'm trying. Metal went and got me a whole bunch of stuff from the store. Every telling, however, is a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The lesson to be learned from this third promise is that to seek the legend is to court death. I must implore you, proceed with the utmost care. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you, Wok Avu. What? What the heck? I got a follower goal? My follower goal has been completed, but I didn't see a little thingy. The grind never stops. But, for the person who just followed, a freaking thank you? Actually, this is not center. I hate that. Freaking thank yous? 300s. Oops. Hell yeah. What level is my bard? Like 94. Give me a second. What are we to make of these cautionary tales? As every expedition has ended in tragedy, then how did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? It seems the legend originated with the Wakyu. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. A lead we shall follow in time, but first let us see Fonshinde, whatever the fuck, safely into the Moblin's care. All I can smell is cooked bell pepper and onion, and it smells delicious. Oh. Meanwhile, in Kashawa, why would you walk with her like that?
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the resilient sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them. If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Step aside.
Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Do not be foolish, Bakul Jaja.
Ha! Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, It's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head. The Dawn Servant may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy.
I hate this guy.
Draw your weapon! Face me in battle, and learn your place.
A moment, first promise. Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Yeah, I hate the two-headed guy.
Too scared to make the first move? Then allow me!
This guy is the son of the king. This guy right here is the son of the king. The one-headed guy is the son of the king. This guy is some dude.
He's just a runt.
But that was smooth as shit, though.
My thanks for your restraint.
This guy's got some shit going on with this guy, though. Like, I think this guy's actually running the show with him. Or something.
I can kill him whenever I please.
Your part in this is far from over.
We're back, and we brought with us a willing potsworn. This is Fonjente, a talented goldsmith who once worked at Ishtamai's Aesthetics in Ul'dah. Wonderful, impressive. You are first to return, Third Promise. And with an artisan from across the salt, nonetheless, we welcome you and your unique skills to Earthenshire. The help hand will show you to the work pot. This is it then. I look forward to hearing you proclaim Dawn Servant. Thank you, Fonjente. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. You have met the requirements for the feat of pots. Brick Redock presents your keystone with joy smiles and well-wishing. That makes 3. More potsworn candidates, come and tell Redock of your tales. Another feat accomplished, another keystone acquired. Oh, you are doing well. I expect nothing less of Zorljaw's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable, Second Promise. We must have you applied to the Charlian knowledge you so cherish and arm Tyrell with weapons of Magitech design. In your role as the new Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. I don't like this guy either. He's sketchy. The tools of war hold no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovations. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tuliala is known for its advanced technology. Just as the Garlean Empire was deterred from invading Sharlayan. That may be true, but how long will it take Tuliala to progress in this advanced state? How many years? With a collective commitment to education and hard work, it should not take so very... Your way is too slow. Easier to expand our territory and swallow Sharlayan whole. Conquer other nations through force of arms, and you're looking at a future of uprisings and bloodshed. You wouldn't be the first failed empire. Then we keep fighting until the mounting costs convince them to lay down their weapons, until all have grown tired of loss. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? What you propose is a mockery of peace. Redok is reminded of days long ago. In the time before Tuliala, there were no pot packs for the potsworn. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for mobbies. Until the day Jula Jaja, I can't pronounce his name, arrived. The families of the Grabsnatch pleaded with him, and so he came to Earthenshire. Mobbies were not a war-make people. We feared death had come for us, but Gul Jaja just wanted to talk. Be at ease. We are here to trade words, not blows. The gold craft created in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. The goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of a joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creations, and they shine like newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? And so began the custom of good living. Happy potsworn make good works, and good works make mobbies happy. Guljaja's words were wise. Joy smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much jingle shine. So the head of reason was behind the forging of pot packs. Yes, reason and clever think change Mobby's way of life. The first primer is tires of your talk of olden days. He would rather look to the future in the next feat. I don't like this guy. We should be getting on as well. My fucking body hurts. This cutscene is long as shit. Bakujaja never did come back, did he? Do you have a moment, Third Promise? Rakurak would repay you for hand helping with Kahi. Brings a tale of the Golden City. Really? I'd love to hear it. Can we end this cutscene? Jesus Christ. This cutscene's long as hell. Can y'all hear the... Because I can't hear them again. The towers, the streets all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. I stretch. The young, the old, and everyone in between, they live in golden happiness, a city of eternal bliss, forever perched above the clouds. And water. What little water I have left. Everything fashioned from gold, eh? And just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. Now that's a city I'd like to visit. Excuse me, Roderack, where did you hear that particular tale? You said above the clouds. From our longtime Yokyu friends, they live in the mountains in Uruk, blah, 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 blah. The giants again. Seems everything is pointing us their way. The feat and everything leading up to it has taught me much about the Moblin way of life. I'll be so sad to leave Earth and Shire and your joy smiles behind. Thank everything. Jeez. Oh. What are you giving me? You don't have to, by the way. Thank you, though. What? Oh. Ooh. Did you make all this? Like, freaking thank you? Oh my god, there's more. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Oh my god! Whoa. Whoa. Okay, but that bow is bad as fuck. Thank you. Now I gotta see what I look like. Flip it around. Oh my god. Amazing. Oh wait. Here we go. Cute. Thank you. I've been doted on by the hot bun bun. Life is good. The hot bun bun has blessed me. Life is indeed good. Guys, I'm not gonna move from this spot because I don't know if you see what I'm looking at right here. This is a blue quest. There's another blue quest over there. I know exactly what they are. Oh my god, your mount. I tried to type in farewell, it did not exist. Cool. Anyway, it's time to go. It's time to go. And by that I mean, it's time for me to get off. I'm exhausted. My lungs are burning. So, my minions, thank you guys so much for joining me today. This has been Kalcifer, the great and powerful fire demon, queen of hell, empress of the ethereal flame, overlord of the eternal flame. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. We haven't raided this person in a hot minute. I should be back on Wednesday. Wednesday we have a football game, and I thought about staying for it, but it really depends on how I'm feeling. Which I might just come home. I might be like, y'all, I'm too sick for this. I gotta go home and rest. And then I'll just show up and do stream stuff. So, look at me. I look like a... Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna change my fucking outfit. Like, what? In any case, should be on Wednesday. I'm gonna start this raid. So again, minions, this has been Kalcifer, the great and powerful fire demon, queen of hell, empress of the ethereal flame, overlord of the eternal flame. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, whatever time it is for you minions, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. I'm tired. I'm gonna go relax. I'm gonna go eat dinner and get ready for work tomorrow, and then I'm gonna go pass out because it is almost my bedtime and I'm exhausted. And don't ask me to take NyQuil because apparently NyQuil doesn't work anymore. So here we go. Okay, my minions, we are rating in a 3, in a 2, and a 1 rating. Good night, minions. See you Wednesday. And I'm out of here.